First off, the playmaking ability of the defense sort of showed its head a little bit today. They had a knack for the ball, and they were able to make plays when opportunities present themselves.
Well, that's a good thing. I mean, I told you yesterday that at this point in camp, the defense is a little bit ahead of the offense, and we got problems. A year ago, I couldn't say that we had problems. But right now, I think they're where they need to be, and they got to continue to get better. And the offense, we're wanting to see some things and experiment a little bit. They'll be fine.
How much do you think that helps improve the offense when it's not as easy anymore to get the ball down the field?
Well, there's no doubt. I mean, it's the defense is defensive backs and a little bit more pass. It's creating some problems offensively. But that's good. You want to put them in as tough situations you can get them in, so they learn how to handle that adversity. And it's like I told you a second ago, there's going to be adversity in every game they play, and how they handle that adversity is going to determine the outcome of the games.
A couple guys once again sticking out, and we talked about him yesterday, Justin Hunt, Devin Johnson, and for Hunt to get out here and he looked a little nervous at first with his first live scrimmage, but then he settled in a little bit.
Justin Hunt's going to be a good football player. He's just young and he's a lot of work. And Devin Johnson, I've said a year ago, he's a good player, and we got to find a way to get him involved in our offense because he's a special kid and a special player.
What does that do for a team when you see a tight end bowl over somebody like that? I mean, it seemed like the atmosphere of the scrimmage took on a different dimension at that point.
That's the way it should be. I mean, they're excited when the kid makes a play. And, I've said all along, these kids, they like to play football. And during camp at times, it starts to drag. We've been going, 6 straight days now. It starts to, you can't let it drag. And just to be able to somebody step up and make a play like that helps always.
And you mentioned you wanted your receiver position to be, your receiver positions to be 12 deep, and you've got a crowd now in the slot. How's moving Demetrius Evans into the slot?
No, that's just giving him some. We're just did that because we got a little issues outside. He'll go back to outside once we get the other people back. But it's good that he can do both. And I thought we're not to 12 yet. Believe me. I mean, we got some guys who got some ability, but potential to be cheap. Learn to make plays more consistently. And Michael, I'm sure Michael will get to that.
It seemed like the quarterbacks are getting pressured a little bit more today. Is that more a positive for the D-line, or is it more, all right, the O-line's got to step up and make sure that they stay on the
field?
field?
I don't think there's any doubt our defensive line's improved. I mean, it's obvious. But offensively, I think we're better off front too, so I think that's probably a pretty good thing defensively. And it'll make our offensive line better when we get the kind of talent that they're having to go against this year.
State of the quarterback's play today, and especially having to deal with blitzes and whatnot.
Well, I mean, I don't know stat-wise what it was, but I thought for the most part, I don't think when I look at the quarterbacks right now, I'm looking at Fronop and I'm looking at Cato. And did we have any interceptions today too? I'm not sure. We may have one, I think.
Yeah, one,
which is one too many. But I thought for the most part, they're getting all the blitzes and that kind of thing thrown in and made good decisions and took care of the ball. The important thing right now is just take care of the football and make good decisions. And when you're bringing all those different blitzes and that type of thing, we haven't seen a lot of up to this point. At times there's going to be a guy turn loose, and that happened a couple times today. Okay, guys.